Hello everybody, Fritz here, and today I wanted to do a quick video. This is going to be our Q&A video where I answer all of your questions. But first I need to address a few things. School's coming up. I'm finishing out my senior year. It should be easy, except I have two classes of concern because they are big classes. They're heavy loads basically. And I'm taking an advanced placement psychology, and I'm also taking anatomy and physiology. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of work, and I'm not sure how much I can get done on my YouTube channel. Like literally it's gonna depend on how much I'm doing for the workload. Plus I'm looking for a job, and see, I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to spend on YouTube, so it should be fairly light, but other than that I'm not sure. Also, basically, God, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Now I can't remember what I was going to say. Thank you very much, everybody. You made me fuck up. Oh, my CSGO playthroughs. The reason I haven't been doing competitive is because my account got locked down because I did a chargeback on a fraudulent charge. Somebody went into my account and bought a ton of keys, and then they all disappeared, apparently. So I had to charge back and get my money back through PayPal, and that made Steam lock down my entire account. Basically forbid me from playing on VAC servers, forbid me from playing most games, basically. Forbid me from buying games, from buying anything on the community market, from selling things on the community market. Anything that you can do on Steam, it forbid me from doing, besides playing the most basic of games. So it kind of sucks, but fear not, I have a secondary account where the unboxings are going to take place. And my account is going to be unlifted, let's see, this September 30th. And right now it's September 2nd, so it'll be within the month, you know. By the end of the month, my account will be lifted, and I can continue doing unboxings on my main account, plus doing competitive with Domostash, because he's a pretty cool guy. And it seems like you guys didn't really complain about him, so I guess you guys like him. So that's good. And, whatever. So now it's on to the Q&A portion. I have a few questions, and I'm going to answer them. Our first question comes from Dan. What made you decide to make YouTube videos? I was a big fan of Al Chessbreach, and I'm still a big fan of Al Chessbreach. And I watched his Fallout New Vegas playthroughs back in spring of 2011, 2010, something like that. And, I don't know, I liked his videos, so I decided, you know what, I want to do videos. And on my shitty laptop, I downloaded Fraps, I downloaded a video recorder and a voice recorder, and pirated Sony Vegas, and then I began. That was on my old channel, back a long time ago, before it got hacked. But basically, yeah, that's basically how it started. And that also ties into a second question, also, when did your channel start? Started back in 2011, 2010, something like that. I started doing videos, they were kind of shitty, and then I started doing Fallout videos, still shitty quality, but people enjoyed them, and I gained a following. When I got hacked, I lost 800 subscribers, and now I'm up to 1,000, so, you know, I've grown quite a bit from my last channel. Now our next question is from Domostash. He has 3, actually. Why and when did you get Rock Band? Are you a hussy? And why don't you game with Cole more often? He's super sexy. Why and when did you get Rock Band? I like playing drums. I've been a musician since I was young. 5th grade I started playing the trumpet, and then 6th grade through 8th grade I played both guitar and drums and percussion instruments in general. So I'm gonna put up a picture of the guitar I used to own. I gave it away to a friend for free because I'm a nice person like that. It's called a BC Rich Warlock Brass Edition, I believe. It's a very nice guitar. I loved it. It was my baby. Are you a hussy? Fuck yeah, I'm a hussy. I'm working them corners every night, man. Gotta get them cheeseburgers. And why don't you game with Cole more often? He's super sexy. Well, Cole needs to message my ass because he knows that I don't message people because I'm afraid of being a nuisance. So, that answers your question. Next question from the Casa N. Who are you? I'm a 17-year-old. I'm just a normal guy. I game. I go to school. I have friends. I party a lot. I'm basically your average 17-year-old outcast, doing exactly what 17-year-old outcasts do that are in like that group of weirdos, partying and doing all stuff that I shouldn't be doing at this age. So next question, I'm Waffle Squad. Also, when is your TF2 Road to Dream Unusual gonna start? Funny thing with that, if you've noticed that I only uploaded one TF2 video, and that was just an update video. The reason I haven't done anything on TF2 is also because I'm VAC banned, because of that chargeback, and because I kind of got bored at TF2. I've done trading for a long time on it, and I got unusuals, and then I just realized it was really boring at that point. I was only doing it for the trading by the time I had gotten to the point where I was. And then I decided, I'm going to go to CSGO, like all the other TF2 traders. And, I started doing trading in TF2, you know, case openings. Excuse me, I just burped. So yeah, that answers your question. I moved to CSGO. It's a better game in my opinion. It may not be cartoony and funny, but it's just a lot of fun. I find it very enjoyable. Next question comes from whatever, wait, what, when. How do you decide which mods to use? I go with whatever I feel like using. If you're talking about my offensive Skyrim Let's Play, I go with whatever's unrealistic, hypersexual, and just borderline, just not even attractive. At least in my opinion. Like the giant breast mod that I use, I just want to hypersexualize women to a point where it's offensive to most feminists. Like, if I can offend somebody, if I can make a feminist say, hey, you're a pig, because of that video, then I've done my job and made it offensive. If you're talking about just regular mods, I go with whatever's on the top page, you know, on the Skyrim Nexus or the Fallout New Vegas Nexus. Whatever enhances the game, makes it better, I go for it. Of course, you know, not talking about the most offensive Skyrim Let's Play. Basically, those are just offensive mods. Next question comes from Reaver. Elder Scrolls or the Fallout games? That's a good question. I've really been into the Elder Scrolls games, at least Skyrim and Oblivion, for the past few months right now. They've really captivated me, made me very interested, and not many RPGs can do that, besides the Fallout games. And, but I gotta go with Fallout games. I've always been a fan of Fallout ever since I was a little kid. I was playing Fallout 3 and, you know, going through the Dunwich building, shitting my pants. You know, I really enjoy Fallout. I don't know. And then our last question comes from Jessica Alpha Wolf. What game would you choose to play? Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, or Skyrim? And I gotta go with Fallout 3, once again. It's the definitive Fallout game in my opinion. It really embraced the alone feeling you get, the depressing, post-apocalyptic, horrible Holocaust-like setting. It makes you scared of your environment. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's eerie, whatever you want to use as an adjective. It's that basically. It was a really good game, and I still like it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I still like it. I find it to be one of my top 5 favorite games of all time, right up next to Red Dead Redemption. Number 1 is I still don't have a number 1 favorite game. It's I have number 2 to 5 all figured out, but Fallout 3 comes in number 3. It really it made me. I played Fallout 3 for a long time. I played it unmodded on Xbox for 2 years, maybe 3, and then I played it modded on PC for maybe 2 more years. So I've played a lot of Fallout 3, and I haven't gotten bored of it yet, so that about answers your questions. Any more questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments down below. Thank you guys for listening in, and I will see you all next time.